Well, hello, welcome back to Triple T Perspective. I'm out here on the Philodo Falcon, 60 volt step through. It's been a minute since I've been on this bike. Boy, I want to tell you, I love it. Forgot just how comfortable and how much I love to ride this bike with just the torque. But I am making a 500-mile review covering quite a few things in one video. All of it is my experience. And, you know, some of the things I initially didn't know, and most of it I did, but one thing I didn't know is how nice this bike was when I initially got it. Full disclosure, this bike was bought and paid for. It was not given to me. So if you follow the channel, you've probably seen the videos. If you haven't, or if you're new, right from the get-go, this has to be, if not the best 60 volt 24-inch bike on the market. It's one of the best. It's one of the top, and I'm going to explain to you why. There's a couple of reasons why. The first reason is rideability and just the comfort of this bike. And also, I'm going to link those videos in the description. Posted in another video of I've changed the riser on this one just to make it more comfortable for me. It's the way I like to ride this bike. Initially you lean forward into it a lot more. I like to be able to set up and coast and just pedal. But this bike handles well, rides well. I've heard, you know, talks about the tires, and I've seen other channels, you know, if you're riding through very heavy brush or, you know, extreme off-road, yeah, most any of your factory tires on your budget, because I want to say this is a budget bike regardless of the quality, because just for the price range, man, it's the price range is right there. I think it's around $1,300, or I think they have a coupon or something now. It's around, you know, I think it initially goes for $15.99, which to me is it's a good price for this bike. But just the handling and the riding, you know, you can turn corners. You don't have pedal strikes. I do a lot of trail riding, like paved trail, you know, back roads. But you can turn pretty sharp, like here, and don't have pedal strikes like you would on some of your other bikes. Typically, you're going to turn with your pedals up. But I'm going to go over some of the features before I get into speed and, you know, the torque and stuff for this bike. So, one thing that is not advertised, this bike has cruise control. You hold your throttle where you want it, and you hold down on the negative side, and it will set your throttle there. So you don't have to hold it wide open like on some of the others, you know, to get it to lock in. You can set it wherever you want it, you know, any range, any speed. So it's windy, and all you got to do is hit your brake or change your pedal assist level. This bike has 5 pedal assists, and I've not found a way to change that. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it has 5 pedal assists, and it's pretty much, I've gotten used to it. You know, some of the others I could adjust my pedal assist and the strengths on it, but and you can ride with no hands. So no hands. But like I said, it has 5 pedal assist. It has disc. This has hydraulic disc brakes. It doesn't have the reservoirs. It just has the hydraulic disc brakes, which you need because this bike goes fast enough. You need hydraulic disc brakes. We'll get into that in a minute. This bike has a 7-speed Shimano, the 2814. At about low to mid 20s, you're ghost pedaling on most of your e-bikes that have that, and that's pretty standard. This bike is 60 volt, but it charges up to like 66.7, 67.1, just depends. So when it's fully charged, you'll be around 66.7 to 67 volts. Has the horn, the light, all those features. But the other feature that is to me is, and that comes with a lot of these bikes. A lot of these people, you know, especially in the States, are expecting an answer from a company immediately. But a lot of these companies, they're overseas. So you have to take that into account. You know, if there's 6, 7, 8 hour difference, you know, you're gonna have 24 to 48 hour response time. And with that, what I'm getting at is your warranty and your customer service, and do they respond? Do they take care of you? And yes, they do. Not only have they responded to me, I actually sent a replacement motor. I've seen other customers that have, you know, gotten their issues taken care of. So, like any company, when you're pushing a lot of product, you're gonna have negative reviews. You're gonna have issues. It's gonna happen. But the biggest thing is, are they resolving your issues? And if ultimately you're getting your issues resolved, then that's their job. And when you buy a bike or something of this nature, it's your job as a consumer to know where the replacement parts are coming from. If they're not coming from, you know, the States initially, or if they're coming from overseas somewhere, then it's pretty obvious it's going to take longer to get them, and it's going to take longer for them to respond, because while you're sleeping, they're responding to you, and then while you're responding, they're sleeping. So they don't work 24 hours. So customer service is a plus. It's there. But the display, I like the display. It has the, you know, the miles per hour and all your setting, your pedal assist levels. It has your trip, all those things. Just your, you know, your basic stuff. But this bike has a key for the ignition. You turn it on, hold your power button, it comes on. It's got the key to release the battery. You know, it has the back rack, has the air shock, and I'm not going to get into much else on it. I'm going to show you the speed, and I just wanted to put a video out and mention that, you know, this bike has gotten fairly popular on the internet. It's obvious. So I wanted to put a video out just saying, you know, if you have questions, and I think a lot of people's questions are the customer service side, I guess, would be probably, and then maybe some people are looking for the most speed for their buck. So this bike will go 38 miles an hour with me on it by the speedometer. Now, generally by the GPS, I'm about 36. I think this speedometer is off anywhere between a plus or minus, probably more minus 1 to 2 miles an hour. Now, when my son's on it, he can hit, you know, 39 or 40. When I hold it up and run it, it'll go 41.9. It will show 41.9. So if there was nothing on this bike and no restrictions, it will run 41.9. That's the max that it shows on the speedometer. That's with me picking the back end up. And I'm gonna do a speed test right here, but just so y'all know, there's probably a 10-mile-an-hour wind behind me. So it's gonna be much easier to hit my top speed quicker. But with this thing in dual motor, you just hit the power button and it shows both the front tire on here. It'll illuminate that rim that tells you it's in dual motor. So I noticed this front motor doesn't really engage really hard unless you're rolling. It's probably something that's built into it, which is good. Keeps you from tearing the gears up. But I'm gonna run it down to the end and show you all the top speed. And just wanted to say, if y'all have questions or if you're looking for one that's in the 60-volt range and that mile-per-hour range, you're not going to go wrong with this bike. And I'm not going to promote something that I don't believe in. You can go watch my videos and see that for fact. And I'll link those in the description. So I do have an affiliate link. I'll drop that in here too. But like I said, if this bike wasn't legit and the customer service wasn't good, I wouldn't promote it for y'all to go purchase. So, but I know there's a ton of 60-volt bikes out there, but to me, I got lucky running across this one and just finding it, because I've had it for probably 4 or 5 months now, or maybe, I don't remember exactly, but right after I bought it's when it started becoming popular and it was selling out. But this bike checks all the boxes. Looks good, rides good, has good enough speed and customer service. So other than that, let's see how fast she'll go with a little breeze behind us. See what she's got. Well, she doesn't go quick too. I'm already showing 38, 39, 40. I've never gotten this on flat ground to show 40. That is the first time with me sitting on this seat I have had it show 40 miles an hour. My son has, but I haven't. Probably shouldn't take the corner at 40, but we'll take it at 30. And it will handle. I've seen people say, oh, it won't handle with the handlebars like that. It does. Handles just fine. And the brakes work. I ain't done no video brake test, but if they'll lock the tires up, what else is there to test? Nothing. Let's go back against the wind. We're 36, 37. And just for same, we'll do it against the wind. It's probably pushing 10 or 15 now. It's starting to blow. And then we'll see how fast it gets to the end. We are going uphill this time too, so. See how that front tire's got that slow reaction. Boy, that wind's strong. It's still pushing us through it though, 34. Once we started hitting that flat ground, it just started going. All right. I just wanted to put another review out on 500 miles. Since we've hit 500 miles the other day, I just hit a few of the bulletin points, and to me, a few of the key points. Durability and customer service. So those are the main things. And will she run? Yeah, she'll run. Yeah, there's a few bikes on the market that'll run, you know, middle, upper 40s, 50, 60, but those are $4,000 bikes. You can't compare this to a $4,000 bike. This bike's $1,300 to $1,700 given the time and the shipping. You know, and those have 72 volt batteries and, you know, 9,000 watts. You're comparing apples to plums. You compare them evenly, 60 volt bikes in the same range. You ain't gonna find one better than this, and if you do, I'd love to know about it, because I'd like to ride it. But for a Triple T perspective, that's gonna be a wrap on this one. We'll catch you all in the next one.